What's going on, guys? It's Prism here with HyperGFX, and this is my first week on our tutorial series here at Hyper. So this first video is going to be a simple text tutorial, so let's get started. Let's start off by saying, as you see, guys, there's two black columns on the screen, and then there's a lighter visual, as you can see. Now this is going to be where the rendering will be. If there's anything past these columns, it will not be rendered. So in order to get these renders or these black columns out, you're going to want to press this button, which brings you to render settings. If you don't have that button for some reason, go to render at the top, edit render settings, and then you can easily just change it by oh, I pressed the wrong button, did I? No. Go to output and then preset film, and then go to HDB/HDTV 720.29.97. So that's that, and it brings you to the same screen. Like I said, resolution, I like to go in 200 because it just looks better. Okay, that's just pixels per inch. Now you just exit out of that, and as you see, guys, the black columns have now disappeared. They're not there anymore. So this is going to be a simple text tutorial. So all you guys are going to do, very easy, go to MoGraph, MoText, and the text will come up, and all you're going to do is highlight the text, or just press behind it, delete it, and just type in whatever you want. I'm going to type in tutorial just for the sake of doing a tutorial. Choose your text. I'm going to use Big Noodle Tittling. I know it's a funny name, guys, but it's nice and clean. To move it, you can just move it around. And to rotate it, guys, there's going to be these 4 buttons up at the top. These are very important buttons. This first one is to move the screen. The second one is to move in and out, closer or away. The third one is going to be to rotate it. And the fourth one is going to choose what screen you want. This one is perspective screen. This is top. This is front. And this is the right visual side, so it's going to be looking at the L, I guess you can say. So let's get started now, guys. Let's say you want to have your depth deeper, and the text looks like it goes farther away. You can press on depth, highlight it, and you can just type in the desired distance you wish it to go, or you can just press the up and down arrows and just put it to exactly where you want it and just play around with it to whatever you think looks good. I'm going to be using I'm going to be using 100, guys, for this tutorial. So now that that's out of the way, this button right here is going to be your render preview button. So if you press it, you'll see the render preview is what it looks like before you save it and render it. So that's a pretty important button. Now I'm going to show you guys this box right here, this lower box. If you double click on it, it brings up a material. Double click on the material. Make sure you have color highlighted. Press the color box, and you can just choose whatever color you wish to have. I'm going to be using red just because Hyper is our color is red. So if you guys saw, it has this little white right here. It looks like it has a reflection almost. That's because specular is on. I'll get to that in another tutorial, guys, but I'm just going to uncheck it so it's just plain red. Now to add to the tutorial or the text, all you guys are going to want to do is drag it onto the text, and you'll see it adds it to up here. Now if you want to get rid of it, all you do is press on it and press delete. Wow, didn't do it? Okay, there you go. You know, you don't have to right click on it and look at the delete button because there isn't one. It's straightforward. Just press delete. Now let's say you wanted to add 2 colors to the text, guys. You just bring up another material. I'm going to be using black for this just because it looks pretty cool. Okay, there's black. Now you're going to bring black on first and the red on second. Now all you guys are going to do is come down to under where it says matte, is short for material, and you're going to type in capital C and then the number 1. Press enter, and as you guys see, it is now black in the back and on the sides and red in the front. Now you press the preview render settings, And well, okay, so the background is black, so all I'm going to do, guys, is press this button up here to add a floor, and then add a sky. Okay, now when I preview the render, you see it is black in the back and red in the front. Now let's say you want it to be a little brighter, you just press the light button right here, and then just drag the light to where your desired destination will be. The blue arrow is to move to front to back, the red arrow is to move left to right, the green is to go top to bottom or up and down. So I'm going to drag it to the top left corner just because it gets a pretty bright. Now when I render it out, you'll see that it is a little brighter and it actually gives a light effect to the screen, to the render and everything, guys. So I hope this tutorial helps you out, guys. I'll show you how to save it as well. You're going to want to go back to render settings and you're going to go to save, and you press these three dots right here and you save it to wherever you want to save it as. I'm going to save it as tutorial just so I know where it will be. Press save, and the format, this is very important. If you're going to open it in Photoshop, you're going to want to save it as Photoshop, PSD, JPEG, or a PNG. I'm going to save it as a PSD for now, just because I'll probably be opening it in Photoshop for another tutorial later on. And then you can just exit out of that. Press the middle button in between the render settings in render preview. Press it and it will render it out, and this is how you save it. So let me exit out of this now. As you guys see, it took, what, 2 seconds to do that. And I'll minimize this. Where is it? I saved it as a PSD, and it is right here now, guys. So I hope you guys found this tutorial very helpful. It's automatically opening Photoshop now, guys. But yeah, I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful. I hope you will join us for week 2 on Tutorial Thursdays. So Prism with Hyper GFX, and until next time, guys, see you later.